everybody. Hope you're doing well. It is another recording video. We're going to try something different today. First off, I'd like to thank everybody who has subscribed. And if you haven't subscribed and you're enjoying these videos, please subscribe. It really helps me out. We're getting further and further along, starting to snowball. I'm glad to see that. Okay, so today's video is it goes back to when I recorded Picture Window the first time, which was on the For My Dear Friend CD. I ended up just loving my vocals on that one. I thought it's just awesome. I love it. It's probably the best vocal performance I've ever done. It just turned out really well. And then when I went to do the MPF Project and we did the same song, because that was recorded previous to the For My Dear Friend stuff, mainly because just that's the way it worked out and the completion was backwards. So that being said, so that one is not one of my favorite vocal performances. I am not very impressed with it. And I find that on that one, it's the same microphone. It's my Rode NT1. It's a little harsher. I don't find it as smooth and as flowing. And there really isn't. The only differences are that it was done with, it was done on the For My Dear Friend. It's cassettes. I use this as a preamp because I didn't have any, because you don't have phantom power on that version of 4-track. I don't have phantom power, so I needed a preamp. But yeah, it just doesn't have the same flavor. And I mentioned this to a friend of mine. I said, I find digital vocals are harsher than analog. And he agreed. And we both talked about stuff. And so I'm going to try two different ways here to get the vocals not to be harsh, but not have to run it through the cassette player. Like, you actually record on the cassette and then try to get it back and try to get it all transferred over to match up. So the first way that we're going to do this, is I have it going, the original vocals going out into the 4-track, and they're coming through the line out and then back in the system. I recorded them on track 2. So we'll switch over to that now. So I've muted the 2 tracks here first of all. Track 3, I'm using my little tube preamp that I used on the For My Dear Friend stuff. I never used it on the MPF Project stuff because the 4-track or the DP32 has phantom power, so I thought I don't need it. So let's give this a listen. So we'll start with, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play, oops, sorry about that. I'm going to play a line of the verse, and it's going to be, and I'm going to turn mute off, switch it, and I'm going to keep doing that down the line. So we'll hear all 3, and then I'll do all 3 together. We'll see if there's any, what you guys think. So we will start with, this is just, left my home in anger. So that was standard. Girl, I love the same. That was cassette. I think about her often. And that was 2. So let's try all 3. I know that she is to blame. So, personally, I didn't see much of a difference. So, I don't know. I'm just trying. Like I said, I'm trying different things here. I didn't see much of a difference on those 3. Together, it sounded weird. It suddenly sounded like I was in a tube. I don't know why that is, because it's all recorded off. The other 2 are from track 1. I just used the effects out like I normally do. I just did a send and then went back in and did that. So, yeah. So that's what I'm finding. I don't know why there's no difference. Well, maybe it's just not enough. Maybe it's something with the actual recording it onto like a cassette that makes a difference. Now, we have found that when we did that one where we took the digital version and we transferred it onto a cassette and then listened to both at the same time. There was a huge difference. So, I don't know. I'm going to play around with it some more. That's my first findings. Hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, once again, thanks for subscribing. And I will talk to you later. Bye.